Hi. Welcome in. Please, sit down. I'm about to tell you something very upsetting. Might even make you cry. For many kids, it's a dream to go to Disneyland. But if you were a unique child like me, you just wanted to stay home and play video games.
My desire was not to go to Disneyland, Universal, or Six Flags. It was Thrillville, a place of magic and wonder, where people pee wherever and adults randomly challenge children who they're not related to. How about let's not ditch our family to go jump on the trampolines with a random stranger we don't know? Creep? Thrillville? More like Pedoville. With those oddities aside, Thrillville is so damn nostalgic for me. Next to Toontown, it holds a special place in my heart as one of my favorite childhood games. My excitement for it as a kid was unreal and possibly unmatched. I remember seeing a commercial for this game on TV advertising that you would be able to create the park of your dreams, creating roller coasters and placing attractions to your heart's content. Not only that, but the fact that you were actually able to play all the games and ride any coaster or racetrack you designed, absolutely incredible. Why wasn't this thought of before? I can't count the number of times I went to an amusement park, looked at a coaster, and said, I can do it better. This was seriously a great concept that I've never seen replicated in anything else. There's plenty of games where you get to create an amusement park, but I've never seen another game like Thrillville that lets you interact with what you place down. Looking at it now, it's a little dated in ways, but the idea behind it was solid, and it's crazy to me that it hasn't been replicated today. Released in 2006, it was developed by Frontier Games and published by LucasArts. You pick an average Joe, Joseph, Joey, or Jane, and from there, knockoff Christopher Lloyd gives you the task of having to run the park. This involves placing games, stalls, and attractions, promoting the park through ads, completing challenges, upkeep, and interacting with customers. As you do this, you fill up a meter which allows you to advance the new parks. Every park has its own theme that makes it enjoyable to discover. As you go, you'll find new games to play. Most of them are clones of actual games, but they are still cool regardless. I can't forget this was also my first FPS. Check out this high-octane footage. The game really gave the player the freedom to build and place things the way they like. As a kid, I always remember trying to make a large food court with all the stalls, or a mini golf course consisting of nothing but straight shots. That way I could easily beat any fool I challenged to a game of mini golf. You had moments where you had to fix broken rides in the park, and you got to play this fun little repair mini game. Who could forget the cheerleaders? You got to cheer to the absolute banger of a soundtrack. Fun times. Fun times indeed, however also dated times. For the most part, Thrillville is a pleasant trip to go on, but with that being said, it's definitely a day trip. Maybe one where you get the lightning lane pass. Once you get to the third set of parks, it immediately sinks in how the rest of the game will play out. And there's no real deviation. From start to finish, you're just filling that meter. Many games are recycled here and there, and the thrill of riding attractions is only really enjoyable the first few times around. The whole dialogue system of having to talk to people is also really tedious. Similar to The Sims, you just bounce around between choosing these random ass topics to see what's gonna win the person over. I never really enjoyed it in The Sims, and I especially don't enjoy it in this game. The game definitely has some drawbacks looking back at it as an adult, but it doesn't diminish the love I have for it. Sure, the gameplay may be dated, but the ideas presented were ahead of its time. Thrillville will always be a childhood classic for me, and many others, and I'll never forget the excitement I had the first time I played it.